Great day, fam. This is Giami Journey Media. I'm gonna give Restreamio a couple of seconds to populate the stream. You know, I'm gonna open up the chat real quick. Oh, they doing 4 keyframes per second. I know that don't even sound good. But we are live on stream.me, Facebook, both Facebook pages. Waiting for YouTube. Oh, damn, what happened there? Okay, switch back. All right, cool. All right, I'm back up on screen. How y'all doing this morning? This is Brother Hatem. Welcoming you to Giami Journey. We're going to open up the chat window. Damn, it's going to open 3 chat windows. That's stupid. All right, but that's how it goes sometimes, right? So we open up the chat window. Want to say peace and good morning to everybody. We are live on Spreaker. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Periscope. I don't know if we're live on YouTube yet, but it's all good. We're going to get into this toast, but I want to make sure that you know that tonight at 9 p.m. on this great Kujichagulia day, and by the way, I want to say great Kujichagulia to all of y'all. On this great Kujichagulia day, we will be doing our show, Folktales for Grown Folks, at 9 p.m. If I get back in time, because I think I'm gonna have a Kwanzaa meeting tonight. We're gonna knock that out. I'm gonna get here so that we could go and do Kwanzaa meeting. We're gonna be doing our Kwanzaa meeting tonight, and so I'll be coming back after that, and we'll start our show. All right. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna read the folk tale for the day.
Is this still on there?
No. I'm gonna read the folk tale for the day, and okay, the black signal that went out. Read the folk tale for the day, and I have to ask a question. Y'all ready? I'm going through my Giami journey. I'm going through my YouTube. I want to get on the comments. I'm going through my YouTube, setting up my YouTube for the day, right? Videos that I want to watch or I might be able to share or whatever. And so I ran across a movie by Lee Daniels. And I have to ask, family, what is this motherfucker's agenda? I mean, we know the movies are propaganda. I mean, you could look at them as entertainment, but as a people at war, you know what I'm saying? For people who have been accosted and oppressed for the last 400 years, we have to look at all media is a tool of propaganda, is a tool to mold and socially engineer the masses. And you got to ask the question when you're looking at stuff, what is this motherfucker's agenda? So, and I'm using motherfuckers to include all people that's involved in media. I mean, even social media, even stuff that I'm doing. You have to start asking the question, what is the agenda, right? So I'm going through YouTube and I run into a Lee Daniels movie. And the Lee Daniels movie is called Pimp. It's called Pimp. And it's about a black lesbian pimp. A black lesbian pimp with a white bottom chick that gets in beef with some violent black men. There's about 3 love scenes on them in the damn preview. You know what I'm saying? And I can't help but to wonder, what is Lee Daniels' agenda? Somebody out there help me. I know some of y'all got the answers. You know, maybe it's something I'm not seeing. Maybe some of y'all got the answers. Somebody out there in the Giami tribe got the answer. What is there agenda? And should people without agendas be allowed to make movies for black people? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got that. With everything that we do now, people, it has to have an agenda. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even going to there has to be an agenda, family. We are under siege. And I'm thinking, you know, I mean, I don't think that's a lot to ask, right? But let's go on and do this. Let's go and do the water song. Give people some time to think about that. What is his agenda? All right. My God. First off, I want to say welcome to the Congregation of the Mighty. This is Giami Journey Media. Anime. Anime. All right. Once again, let's try it again. From the top. This is the congregation. We would like to welcome you to the Congregation of the Mighty, and this is Giami Journey Media. A little bit better. You sounding kind of. Of course, you know this is a Heart of December production, and this is a Daily Toast. We strive to blow up your old paradigm. What's up, Brother Kwame? Question on the floor. What is Lee Daniels' agenda? If you don't know who Lee Daniels is, then don't bother with it. I'm just so. Hold on. He says, do we have the prices for the organic veggies on the message you sent out? Yep, they on there. It's opened up. All you gotta do is open up, and all the prices are on there. There's even weekly stuff that you could get. So we ain't playing, right? All right, let me see. So here we go. Excuse me for 2 minutes.
Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, then drink. I think that's what we're going to do. Now pop the cork and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Lift your glass and pour some water. Just lift your glass. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body. Drink. Or should we say, move, then drink. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, live close, then drink. Got a stutter and explosion. All right, family. So, question on the table is, what in the hell is Lee Daniels' agenda? And should people that work with tools of propaganda have an agenda, especially when it comes to black folks? Should there not be agenda? You know, Lee Daniels. I mean, I'm just asking the question. His agenda is very clear to me, right? After seeing his movies, you know what I'm saying? Precious and his show, you know, what is it? Empire. Now we got Pimp. I don't know. But we tolerate. We're very tolerant, people, very tolerant. Which is a great thing, but oftentimes some of the greatest traits can be some of your greatest weaknesses. We're very, very giving and accepting of everything, family. And I just want you to understand that can be dangerous, right? Those people that's representing us on media, or that we're allowing to represent us on media, or that's getting out there in front, have to know that there has to be an agenda with what they're doing. And that agenda has to lead towards us moving, you know what I'm saying? Us moving forward, us being empowered, And I know a lot of y'all like, nah, I can't be all about that, Brother Hatim, but I mean, can we afford for it not to? I mean, are we in a position where we can afford for it not to? Like I said, I'm one. I look at statistics. I look at the shit that's going on around me. I'm looking into the faces of the future every day. And I have to ask the question, are we in a position where we can allow anything to go? Don't forget, Ancestor celebration is coming, Kuumba, 3 p.m. at Driving Park. Oh, God. I got the group this weekend too. All right, so we got the Ancestor celebrations coming Kuumba, 3 p.m. at Driving Park Library, and also we got warrior training this weekend as well. I was trying to send out the flyer for we got from 12 to 1. We got the hip hop dance. From 1 to about 2, I'm trying to meet with the adults. From 2 to about 3, we're gonna have the discussion, maybe some math if I get some in there. Also, I gotta decide on the anime, so maybe it's 2 to 4. I don't know, because we want to decide on some anime that I want to see with the kids, so that we gonna have that discussion, since a lot of our young people are watching anime. So we need to go and start helping them learn how to start looking at this stuff and breaking it down. Then we will have either drum and dance and then martial arts. Then we're going to call it a day. Sound like a full day. Sound like a full warrior training. And it's going down. That's right. Fitness dance at 12. That's right. Hip-hop fitness dance at 12. Right? But somebody didn't give me the flyer. You sent me the wrong flyer. Wrong size, wrong everything. But I ain't saying no names. I ain't gonna say no name. Alright. But once again, family, what in the hell is Lee Daniels' agenda? And can we afford in these days and time for maverick filmmakers that make films about the shit that Lee Daniels do? shows as well. Alright, so the folktale for the day, for the night, I'm gonna read that and we're gonna get straight into it. It's called The Hunter and the Horseman. A certain hunter, having snared a hare, placed it upon his shoulder and set out homewards. On his way he met a man on horseback, who begged the hare of him, under the pretense of purchasing it. However, when the horseman got the hare, he rode off as fast as he could. The hunter ran after him, as if he was sure of overtaking him, but the horseman increased more and more the distance between them. The hunter, sorely against his will, called out to him and said, "Get along with you, for I will now make you a present of the hare." Damn, that might be what I'm doing, complaining about Lee Daniels right now. Alright, y'all hear that one? Shit. A certain hunter, having snared a hare, placed it upon his shoulder and set out homewards. On his way he met a man on horseback, who begged the hare of him, under the pretense of purchasing it. However, when the horseman got the hare, he rode off as fast as he could. The hunter ran after him, as if he was sure of overtaking him, but the horseman increased more and more the distance between them. The hunter, sorely against his will, called out to him and said, "Get along with you, for I will now make you a present of the hare." Damn. Just when I thought I had it hard. Alright? Just when you think you got it hard, Aesop always got to top you with some shit, right? Let's put on some water drinking music and let's get to this toast real quick. Let's see. We played that commercial yesterday. Let's do. Minute by minute.
Minute by minute. Minute by minute. Hour by hour. Hour by hour. You lose your history. You lose your history. You lose your power. You lose your power. Minute by minute. Minute by minute. Hour by hour. Hour by hour. You lose your faith. You lose your faith. You lose your power. You lose your power. If it is to be, if it is to be, it's up to me. It's up to me. I feel good about myself. I feel good about myself. I feel good about the people around me. I feel good about the people around me. I feel goodness all around me. I feel goodness all around me. And it will follow me for the rest of my life. And it will follow me for the rest of my life. Cause I walk with good. Cause I walk with good. And I talk with good. And I talk with good. And I am good. And I am good. And that feels real good. And that feels real good. Good, better, best. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Never let it rest. Until your good is your better. Until your good is your better. And your better is your best. And your better is your best. Black people. Black people. You were once great. You were once great. You shall be great again. You shall be great again. Lose not faith. Lose not faith. Lose not courage. Lose not courage. Go forward. Go forward. Uplift the race. Uplift the race. Harambe. 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 Harambe.
Spirituality supports reality. Alright, family, here we go. So now we're about to do this toast. I want to send shouts out to everybody that I'm not seeing, because I'm starting to find out that there's a lot that I'm not seeing. Remember to join us for the conversation for tonight. The name of the folktale that we will be discussing tonight, so that you can look it up on your own, is The Hunter and the Horseman. The Hunter and the Horseman. I have been in that hunter's shoes, as many of us have. And I probably have been in that damn horseman's position as well. But not as much as I've been in the hunter's position. So, once again, until that ambrosia is done downstairs, we're going to be sipping on this right here. That's that bee pollen, shaken up in water. Alright. Gonna pour just a little bit in there. I'll keep the rest to sip on. Alright, here we go, family. We're gonna do our little toast. Remember, once again, Brother Kwame is reminding the family about the Ancestor celebration this coming Kuumba at 3 p.m. at the Drive-In Park Library. We also will be having warrior training popping off. Then I got to reach out to some of the brothers about the Sweat Lodge. Some work that need to be done. So, because I just got a message. So, we're going to go, we're going to have to put something together and go help out with the Sweat Lodge. But, here we go. Lifting up our glass, lifting up the glass, right? We lift up the glass to our Creator. We call on our Creator by whatever name you just call the Creator. We call for that energy and a blessing. And we say, Ashe, Hangnail. Right? From there, we move on and we go to the stars of the show. We're going to go to our ancestors, right? We'll go to our ancestors. The stars of the show, the real stars, right? And we're going to read. Are y'all ready? We'll lift up our glass. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin the Tech, Son of Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Penny Gasson, Alina, Uncle Chris, Alfine, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman L., Norma X, Pet Maya Rob, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Ella Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ryan Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bropro Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luster Brothers, Miss Eda Brooke Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Durden, Carol Smith, Richard Triggs, it's Walter Smith, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Louis Henderson, Columbus Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, May Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paro Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, W.D. Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Anna Howe, Frank Rustin Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. We move to our pretty book. Just looking for a name real quick. I feel like a name fell off of here. Okay, I see it. All right, we got DeFritas Hines, Ines Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Hadley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy B. Pricked-Up Jr., B.A. Gasson, Wilbert Longmire, Ida Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylan Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gina Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billings, Lee Jr., Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, June Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Ann Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, William and Bob Hatch, Campbell Brandon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Siller, Molly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swine, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, William Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joel Jamel Alls. It said Fitness Dance 12. What is Fitness Dance 12? Okay. Fitness Dance 12. That's what, Fitness Dance at 12. Okay, cool. There we go. Fitness Dance at 12. On Coomba. This coming Coomba. Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Rami Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Mira Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Osella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Brawless, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edward McNabb, Ann Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We call on our ancestors. We salute them and we raise our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Of course you know where we go. We go to the present moment. We're going to get to the moment. No sound effects today. We are on Kujichagulia. That's my day. Man, For those that don't understand, today is the day of self-determination. The Hermetic law, my demonic law today is justice. The color is indigo. That's why I got on black. Couldn't find indigo. Maybe I'll find an indigo shirt. Colors, the Hermetic law is correspondence. Male name is Quabana. Female name is Abana. That's Gina. From the Emotional Emancipation Circle, African Center Cultural Virtue Value System, today in Wolof, we're looking at Kursa, which is self-respect and respect for others. In Akan ethics, we have generosity and beneficence. And in traditional Yoruba, we have Ifarabale. I guess that's how you say it, calmness. Somebody please help me with these words. All right. Remember those 6 emotions, y'all. Chart. Come on now. Crack the code. Crack the code. Crack the code. I ain't gonna read them for y'all today. We need to do a workshop. I'm trying to tell you. Getting rusty. We need to do a workshop. Workshop. We need to bring Brother Wakesa back. Boom. So we lift up our glass for this present moment, remembering that our power is in this moment, right? So we lift up the glass and we salute this moment and we make it holy and we make it something that we're going to build upon. And we say, Ashe. From there we move to our children, our children's children, on to infinity, because everything we think, say, and do in this moment, our agenda, our agenda is what our children will be able to stand upon. What is your agenda? Right? What is it? Right? What's the agenda for our people? What's the agenda for your group? Hell, let's just keep it like that. We don't even got to get that expensive. What's the agenda for your family? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We lift up our glass in this present moment and we say, Ashe. I just seen a light out there and it's no longer out there, which means something blocking the light, which means I'm going to have to get up here and go and see who out here playing with shit, right? In the pitch black. Somebody going to get hurt. So we lift up our glass. We say, Ashe. From there, family, we already salute our children's children unto infinity. We salute all of our relations. We say, Ashe. From there, family, you know where we go? Very simply, straightforwardly, we go to that selfish libation. It's your time. Get your time. Get your toast in. Come on. There you go. Ashe. Last but not least, I salute the most powerful, beautiful, inspiring individual in the room, and that's you. Lift up my glass to you, and we toast you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm about to go get ready for this day. All right. Be pollen. Flower dust. All right. This is Brother Hatim. I'm out.